Y'all gotta pump my more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground. Here's Ali. Down the left sideline. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll run. It's Ken Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Back to Walker on 1st down. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go after it again. Run the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
That's another Cowboys first down. A gain of 16 yards.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott over the middle, pulled in by Lamb. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. 46, 46. 1st and goal, Dallas.
Now Prescott. And he's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Luke Schoonmaker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cowboys are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Aubrey good with the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 3. Straight ahead they go with Ali. And a pretty good burst there as he looked across midfield and down to the 46. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Here's Dart.
For Kenner here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
The pickup, first down. The Giants at 8-1 on the year, and they come in off a loss, which snapped that impressive 8-game winning streak.
But you'll never be able to get a team to admit.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Marquise Bell.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the give, it's Ali.
And they scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
You look at this Cowboy defense.
And they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
That is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, he just snuck out there, and there's that nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4. And it was the Giants with a road victory, so they'll look for the sweep here in MetLife Stadium. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Dart. And that is incomplete. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong in that victory a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the left hash, this from 46. Gano's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Now Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fielded at the 33. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
At the 36-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Dart. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10.
On first down, it's a run with Ali. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 112 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
70 Lions.
Looking to throw, Dart. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Throwing his Dart. Looking left side, and it's complete. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. It'll definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, third and 10. Throwing, Dart. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on third and 3. Leaves him with a fourth and 1.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
On fourth down, here's Dart. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Buffalo at Cougar 19.
They'll run with Ali. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
He's already found the end zone once in this half, and they do a nice job there pushing him backwards and denied his bid for a second score.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt from 4 yards out. And the Giants are able to move back in front. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on. On the ground, here's Ali. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He finds his man, complete. It's Ali. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw his dart. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 6. Dart from the gun on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
28-yard attempt.
Gano's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up the touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, and then both sides gain something out of that drive.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get to field goal range. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Dart. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Ready? Dragon 60, 19, 18, right here.
To throw, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Hyatt has got it. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as it will come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw now, Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, it was hit and forced an incompletion.
And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Prescott. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Dart going to look to throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Jamie Gillendale as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taking about the 16. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Well, both sides searching for adjustments. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on second down.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. Hit 20. 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, 47 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey now for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, Giants 20.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Now 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Throwing his dart. It's complete to Slayton. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Here we go. Hey, track 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Past the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Jalen Hyatt with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Giants have cut the lead back down to 2.
The Giants
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Walker. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. That he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon as these guys are able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19.
To the air, Dart. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Dart. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants first down.
Dart. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, 46 yards. And the Giants are back within a score. Gano the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Makes the score Cowboys 35. Giants.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Now he's loose again. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Prescott now. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there at 22.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, he had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Walker once more, and this time he'll run into a wall right at the 4-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal. And his kick is right there. It's good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Now a 2nd and 2. Throwing his dart. Sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A run here with Ali. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
6, 18, rattle.
Throwing, dart. He's going to loft one, deep left side here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. chart says there, you got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's gonna pop out of the chart and say, hey man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, try to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run the toss to Walker. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jalen Tolbert, 48 yards. And the Cowboys answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Track and 6, Viking 18. Let's go.
Looking to throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw now, Dart. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the fourth. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Throwing. Prescott. Finds Pickens out right. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. Pickens for another catch. And he's brought down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight one-point game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's got some space here. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ken Walker, 43 yards. And the Cowboys have yet again retaken the lead.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. They fight forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Osa Odighizuwa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Cowboys are going to win this football game. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down, and that should be that. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for Dallas, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll